Minister, good afternoon. Greg Quinn with Market News. I have a document showing some of the fiscal plans for this year.
Look at that. It looks like it's written on a napkin, Greg.
Well, I don't know whose napkin it is. It said there's a contingency borrowing authority.
Is that the opposition's fiscal plan?
No, it's finances. It says there's a contingency or an option to borrow 95.
What kind of shop are you running? Sorry, Greg. I'm sorry. I respect. Yeah.
Just the executive summary. That's the executive summary.
Okay, start again. You have a document. I'm sorry. I treated it with.
It outlines fiscal plans for this year, and it mentions an option to borrow up to $95 billion, excuse me, to cover geopolitical risk. You know, we're in the middle of some delicate trade talks with the U.S. I just wondered, in these circumstances, why do we need to set aside that amount of money to get through this?
Well, in all seriousness, obviously, by my response to your document, I haven't seen what you're talking about, so you're asking me to comment on something I haven't seen, full stop. Then I'm going to tell you something you already know, which is that any responsible government makes contingency plans. The world is in a trade war. The world's in a trade war that is running a risk of a global recession. And if I would note, and you don't need to take it from me, I'll quote the chair of the Federal Reserve this week, who highlighted the risks of stagflation, in other words, inflation. In their judgment, Federal Reserves, what do they know? But this is what they think, that inflation is going up and growth is going to slow in the United States. The world's in the middle of a trade war and several wars, actual wars, including wars that can have quite significant implication for commodity prices, global growth, aside from the human cost that comes with them. Any responsible government, any responsible organization makes contingency plans for those circumstances.